What's going on, everybody? Josh Engelman here for OddsShopper.com, back again with the PrizePicks picks for the final day before the All-Star break, Thursday, February 16th. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at Josh Engelman. You can see yesterday's results on the screen to my left or right, whatever direction you want to say that is. It's all a matter of perspective. And it happened again. Back-to-back days, we have lost over 0.5 free throws made when the guy has gone to the line twice and missed them both. Nikola Vucevic is like an 82% free throw shooter. The chances of this happening are so ridiculously low, it's insane. We're even just 0.2 times 0.2. That's a 4% chance that he's going to miss those. It's a 1 in 500 chance that you get that back-to-back based on their general free throw rates. It's absolutely insane that we didn't go 60% yesterday. Morant just didn't get there, nothing you can do. Jokic wasn't really all that close. They sort of offset each other. Green soared by. Claxton got some foul trouble. Not entirely sure he was going to get there either way, but foul trouble definitely cost him a few minutes. Probably wouldn't have got there anyway, but we should have been 3 of 5 yesterday. We should have got a little bit back, and we should have been maintaining that 60%. I'm giving you guys a lot of should-haves. I don't have anything else to add here. If we can't find 80% free throw shooters that can make free throws, we're never going to win. So today, we're not going to take any over 0.5 free throws because really there aren't any out there to get. But I've got 5 more props for you guys for today. Let's check them out. First one up is Daniel Gafford. I'm going to be taking the over on his points and rebounds prop. That is set at 15.5. I've got that line at 18.8. I think people are going to overreact a little bit to his rotation from their past game. He didn't close. And normally you would look at that and think, oh, that's kind of curious. But they were facing the Mavs. That's a team that basically doesn't have a center. It's a lot easier to just go to Porzingis at the 5 at the end of a game for the Wizards and not have to use someone like Daniel Gafford. Very different story coming out today. Minnesota out there, would not be surprised at all if Gafford can close. He also was in a bit of foul trouble in the first half. So do I think that they can close with Gafford and Porzingis? Yes, it's at least a possibility with Rudy Gobert out there. Do I think that he can just potentially miss a little bit of that foul trouble, gain a couple more of those minutes back? Yes, I do. I think this matchup is fantastic for Gafford. You can see there's a lot of different props on the screen that I'm willing to take the over for, but points plus rebounds for Gafford is the pick. I realize this is probably a little bit counterintuitive, but I also want to go to Rudy Gobert on the opposite side and take his over for rebounds at 10.5. I got him at 13.5. I just think there's a lot of boards to go around in this particular matchup, and I think both sets of lines are a little underrepresented. Now for Gafford, we can get there with points, and that could offset it a bit. You're free to take a couple other props for Gobert. If you want to take the PRA or just the points and rebounds, by all means, go that direction. But I think I don't want to say that it's safe, but you're going to get 30 to 34 minutes out of Gobert so long as he plays. He has a Q tag on him once again. But if he's out there, an 11 rebound game doesn't seem all that surprising to me. This guy is pulling down a ton of boards in all of these games that we've had with no Karl Anthony Towns out there. I'm 3 rebounds clear. Even if you think this is I should dramatically decrease his projection, it's really hard to lose 3 rebounds. That's a giant percentage. Just taking 2 off has me clear by a rebound. So even whatever wiggle room you think this model could need, I don't think that it's enough to ignore just a giant discrepancy. I'm expecting some missed shots in this one. I expect some rebounds from Rudy Gobert as well. Now I realize it's not highlighted on the screen, but just ignore that for a second. It's a quirk. Small numbers are just weird for the filter, but I want to take the under for Devin Booker's free throw made. It's the only prop line you can see on the screen. The line is set at 4.5. I've got him at 4.1. They're taking on a Clippers team that doesn't foul. The Clippers are 4th in foul rate, so I don't expect them to just be putting him on the line over and over again. Once again, I also don't expect him to play as many minutes as he normally does. I'm thinking around 30. They're not going to just ramp him up before the break only to just take another week off. So I expect them to be very cautious with Booker. Cautious means less shot attempts, means less everything across the board. So 4.5 is the line against a team that doesn't foul all that much, for a guy that is probably at least mildly limited from today. I don't know, he's probably going to play like 6 less minutes than he normally does. This one fits the script pretty well heading into the All-Star break. Under 4.5 free throws made for Devin Booker. So I assume he's going to shoot 5 of them and make every single one of them. Sticking with the unders for the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to take the under for Chris Paul's points. The line is at 15.5. I'm going to take, I have it set at least, at 14. One, with Devin Booker back, you just expect a little bit more scoring to go to Booker or to some, potentially DeAndre Ayton, who's been absolutely smashing as of late. And this is another spot where they probably don't go crazy on Chris Paul either. Ease him into the break. I gave him 33 minutes. I think that's a very reasonable Chris Paul projection. But I think he's more likely to play less than that than significantly more than that. And they just don't really need to lean on him for the scoring right now that Devin Booker is able to play. So I want to be light on those Chris Paul points. If you want to go on to any other categories, I think that's fine. I get a little nervous with Paul with any assist props because you never know when he's just going to go out there and drop like 15 dimes. But from a scoring perspective, especially against this Clippers team that I think is uniquely set up to guard Chris Paul, he's not beating these guys off the dribble. There's so much length and switchability that I don't think that he's going to look all that great in the mid-range either. Maybe it's a revenge narrative thing for Paul, but for today, I think the points are going to come in a little light. Now, if you guys are looking for some extra help for your PrizePicks picks, I love saying that. It's really fun. Take a look at what's on the screen right now. This is our Pick'em Pro package, and you can get 50% off your first week using the promo code SCORE. That's going to be less than $5 for that first week. We have created a projection system for our daily fantasy sports side. That's going to be at stokastic.com. We are now using those projections in order to help you at PrizePicks. You can sort all of the props that exist by expected win percentage. Should one, save you a ton of time, and two, we're just really good at this. I highly recommend checking it out. You can use that promo code. There will be a link in the description as well, but whether you're playing at PrizePicks or potentially at a different site, we have a lot of stuff here for you from the prop side of this one. So again, the promo code is on the screen. You get support for all the props that we've got. Go check out our Pick'em Pro package, link in the description. Closing it out with another under, that's going to be Kyle Kuzma, under 22.5 points. I got him projected for 20, and this is just a really weird one for me because the Wizards don't really do anything too crazy. I've got Kyle Kuzma in for his full allotment of minutes. We just saw him come back from injury and play those minutes, so it's not a playing time thing. We know their rates. They're very stable when Kuzma plays, when Beal plays, and when Porzingis plays, so we're getting that full scope of the entire Wizards. Why couldn't this just be a Beal scoring day or a Porzingis scoring day? I'm a little surprised here. Kuzma's coming in projected too heavy. He's also the type of guy that I'm very happy to take an under on. 22.5 points is just too many. If you want to take his free throw prop, by all means, I think that looks good. If you want to add in the assists as well, that one would be fine too. But I'm just going to stick to baseline scoring. I'm going to bet more on Beal. I'm going to bet more on Porzingis. I'm going to take the under here on Kyle Kuzma, the final prop for today. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it. Picks are in. The 5-pick flex play has been submitted. It's on the screen right here. Kuzma, under. Gafford, over. Gobert, over. Chris Paul, under. Devin Booker, under. That closes us out before the All-Star break. We're going to be gone for a couple days. I got nothing. I can't provide NBA prize picks for you guys when there's no NBA games. We'll see what they do for the All-Star break. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to pull off a quick one there, but we're not so sure. Thursday of next week, we will be back. This is going nowhere. Let's get off the schneid. Let's hope that people, at least in this case, actually do miss their free throws. And let's print some money, folks. Enjoy your All-Star break. Enjoy your weekend. Preemptively. Can't tell you that tomorrow. Have some fun, folks. I'm out of here. Peace.